Now the damage reply from Jonghoon and Kobe. Summon a heal block, traded back and forth. DOS forced to flash. Exit kick down to 200, down to 110. Gets the heal from the ebb and flow. Sidesteps away the Mystic Shot. Exit kick, first blood again.
And I was about to say this was actually working out fairly well for Kobe and Jonghoon. They're like, cool, we've got more damage in the Karma. We're running press the attack. If we can keep this fight going for a while, we're going to be able to outmatch the first strike that's on Exit Kick. But they end up taking that step too far, and Exit Kick beautifully punishes.
The play back and forth, both sides blowing all 4 summoner spells. And Exit Kick stepping forward again right at the end to pick that up. I mean, this is literally a game of inches.
Yeah, and I think you go a bit too far.
They're a little bit behind in terms of golden items, but also they didn't have key ultimates for a fight.
Well, they might still want to try and go for this, right? Marcoon has that cease and desist available.
Oh, look at that piercing light damage, and nobody's finding a shot for Astralis. The prison goes wide. Jonghoon taking a lot of culling damage. True Shot Barrage unable to secure Exit Kick, and now 4 versus 2. No Cannon Barrage, no teleport, no Finn. And Shelly's been dropped. With the help of the Rift Herald, 113, and Kobe could be the target. Here comes Certus. W's forward flash available. Tidal Wave captures 1. Kobe is obliterated and executed by Exit Kick. 7 kills in 12 minutes.
I don't know who DOS made a deal with, but this man is not. They went a bit astray. Now we got a bit more.
1-1-3s. 3 seconds until the ultimate available. Marcoon hops over the wall, so 2v2 being set up. Irrelevant now, we'll be able to counter-strike, trading back and forth with that important on Finn, looking for the solo with the Cannon Barrage! Finn takes down Irrelevant!
First Odo, now Irrelevant! Finn is popping off in this top lane. That's 2 solo kills in his last 2 games now.
Do you believe in Finn's ability to bring back this game? He's up 1.3k, the only member of Astralis ahead of his opposition, but while Finn is doing well, the rest of the map is falling to pieces. Jonghoon jumped on as Exit Kick destroys him. With Nami and that Gale Force, the 5th time this game, Jonghoon is down.
Yeah, this Karma is not having the best of times. Every single opportunity that they have to fight for Astralis, but just not quite able to get the barrel combo for Finn. And SK, they want more.
Oh, Finn is finito, taken out by Exit Kick. Backed up by both Certus and DOS with 2 members down. Do they fancy themselves the Baron? It's 2 minutes until the next Dragon. They are pushed. There's not many ways to work with, so they're starting this one off. True Shot Barrage not available. Prison not available. The 1-1-3, does he even fancy a shot? It doesn't look like it right now.
I don't think they can get in if they even want to. I mean, 1-1-3 going to be spotted by Certus.
They've got the time here, Dagda. They've got the time. That's a root coming out from the chains. Caught by the prison as well. Baron should be secured. There's Irrelevant Certus keeping Astralis at bay. That's so much.
They saw they were already trying to set up the death bush there, but once Kobe went for that to try and get the creep, I don't think that goal was really worth it. Yeah, he knows as well.
Oh, that is such a great shot. Okay, so I want to just mention this again, because if you look at SK Gaming's opponents playing Astralis today, XL tomorrow, and then Fnatic on Monday, as 1-1-3 may go down. If SK win all 3 of those games, and that's very likely, they have 92% of remaining scenarios where they lock top 2. And having a top 2 place means they'll be first seed into the group. They get to pick their opponents from a seed 3 or seed 4. Nobody was anticipating that. Obviously, SK have to deliver. It starts by closing this game out, but it feels like... That's a good prediction, but there's nothing to follow. There's no one to follow that up. SK smell barrel. Finn lands a beautiful barrel, forcing SK to retreat. He takes down Certus once more. Finn has put Astralis in his backpack and is trying to carry them to the win.
These last 2 games from Finn have been extraordinary. The Gnar against Excel was crucial to that win, and now again he's trying to do the same on this gangplank. You can see Dayor smiling for what feels like the first time this entire game.
They're going in for the final push. 2 super minions pouring onto the Nexus Stars. The first has been cleared. Dayor has teleported into the fray. Look for the barrel. Look for the barrel! DOS loses 80%.
And hope he gives me a win. Yeah.
All right, that sounds fair enough. Not talking about the gameplay, there's something about your gameplay in particular that a lot of people have been looking at, and that's spamming that emote. What does it mean?
I mean, I'm spamming emote till the start of my career, and it's binded on T, and I don't do it to BM anyone or disrespect anyone. And yeah, when I play in big stages, it became seeable, I guess. And I just do it to increase my APM. And
but with Malco bend away and Sejuani not looking to be the priority, Cersei's just going to go straight from that Elise. And we talked about how we wanted more influence from his specifically. You need to do that very early into the game with a pick like Elise.
Yeah, and Elise has kind of changed her identity away from like the level 3 top lane dive champion we saw in earlier seasons.
It's all about bot lane.
It's all about bot lane. I mean,
Here it is again.
Elise can go anywhere. I have waited so long to see that officially. This guy.
First pick Elise here on this side of Excel and immediately answered by a Draven.
Yes, I really like this. If you're not familiar, well, obviously we've talked a lot about Jack Spectra, but the fact is he used to be just a Draven one-trick pony before he really made his mark.
Played so many games of it in the last finals of EU Masters, which he won. You know, this guy is his signature pick too.
And that goes back to the fact that we were talking about bot lane. Draven is one of these.
Hang on.
Well, here's the flash away. Patrick fires the Chain of Corruption. Will not work. Odo's already channeled. All of the Forge God and Mercer rolls to run for his life. Flashes underneath the tower. Jack Spectra using Spinning Axe off the Spinning Axe. Backed up by a Glacial Prison. He gets another. The 6th of the game. Cersei forced to flash away to safety. The shockwave is gigantic from Ruby. Trying to set up more. Poke doesn't matter if you cannot stand your ground. And Heretics find 2 kills and they get some damage on this tower. But take a look at Vito. Not done yet. Accelerated Shock Blast. Finding their targets. Kenny weave another shot onto Ruby. I think there's too many minions in the way and Ruby's backed out.
Yeah, Jack Spectra just trying to try and crash this wave, but they are going to back away. Still, the team fight win
It's
is
too little, it's too late, but what more can Exile do? The Searing Charge knocks up a few as Jack Spectra's locked inside the pit, but the stun is huge. Epi wails away on Vito. He's forced to run for his life. Ruby's 1 second for the shockwave. Pulls Odo back, and all of a sudden Heretics are wrecking Exile. Goodbye, Patrick. 2 more kills to Jack Spectra. 11 of the team's 13. They have Baron, they have Dragon, they have 10,000 gold leads.
And this is just a comp for Excel that when you fall behind, it only gets more and more painful. And you're seeing it here. Ebby, an absolute hero, pulling 3 members of Excel away. You just about get the finish onto the Baron, but the Yankos messing up the smite a little bit, but Jack Spectra gets a...
I have named this segment Housekeeping with Heretics. Are you guys helping Jankos at all with house chores?
Oh, that's a difficult one. Last time, actually, Evie and Jankos had a bet on who will do the dishes, and they faced each other on Champions Queue, and Evie beat him, so Jankos had to do them. But yeah, everyone is trying.
So everyone is trying, but in the end, it's always Jankos that does it one way or the other. Thank you so much, Mersa.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And Jankos is actually going to be joining the caster desk for the next game, and we'll see you right after the break. Ευχαριστώ, Mersa.
Ευχαριστώ.
Very much favored to come into this, but there is leeway for BDS to take this game against the likes of G2. But for now, it should be enough from Alex and I, and for the first time this year, we're going to send it over to Cadril and Medic with a special guest for Jankos and Picks and Bans.
Thank you very much, Gorbel. Great to have Jankos on the desk
Hello,
with
hello.
us. Congratulations on your win. And
Let's get a round of applause for Jankos.
Thank you.
Hello, hello. Yeah, he's going to be here for picks and bans in the first 10 minutes of the game. That was the first time I ever cast a game as well, the first 10 minutes. So are you going to come for my job in a couple of years?
I mean, maybe, right? I never came for a job in Excel, but I might come for a job in...
You came for his job as a streamer, now he can come for your job as
Actually, that is true.
Just constant fighting non-stop, and now he's the one going
It's the true jungle battle.
It's the jungle ego, yeah. You always want to be better than the other jungler. Doesn't matter which jungler is it.
Yeah.
You just
No,
have to do
I'm
it.
stuck in diamonds, so don't talk about jungle anymore.
Okay.
G2 doing their chance, getting all the players riled up for this game. And let's not forget, G2 right now is tied with BDS at 4-2. The winner of this will go...
I don't think he played Elise just yet.
Did you say
but
Yika? Yika?
How do I say his?
Yike.
Yike.
I like the way Janko said it, actually.
I mean, Yiko is good as well.
Yika is
So
good.
Yike or Yike, whatever his pronunciation should be.
Yeah.
I think he didn't really show LEC yet, but it's a power pick in Europe. I think we see it a lot in LCK as well. Very dominant early games. I think it's a good takeaway, honestly, from G2 early game.
From what I've seen from G2, it's like, if their early game goes good, they're one of the best teams in Europe at just snowballing the entire game. But if the early game goes even or bad, they look a little bit lost, or that looks like one of their weaknesses. Is that something you've noticed?
I mean, I would say that this is the storyline. So I'm not sure if it's necessarily true. I just feel like the games they lost, for example, against Vitality last week, they got completely outdrafted. And I think against SK Gaming,
one thing, but Foreman is another. But we're ready for Game 3, G2 versus Team BDS.
Wait,
That
what
breakdown
now?
in the middle, we don't
Well,
talk usually,
we
but
lost-
I wanted to
lost
add it a
talk
little
now.
bit. Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
They can't hear us now.
They can. Let's get on to the Rift. Important to note, both these teams have locked themselves in the top 8 of the LEC. They'll be going through to the group stage. Seeding, though, still all important. Both of them can get into that top 1-2 seed, which means not only...
They know that he farmed only top side. And hook from Mickey! How does he hit every single hook?
It's just too damn good. Hansama looking for the root here. Crowdy with
my
an
God,
early
don't
cleanse,
tell me,
ignite
don't
ticking.
tell me it's another 2v2
Hansama
kill.
uses the heal.
It is a 2v2
Dodges
kill.
forward, it's a 2v2. It is on him, it is from Crowdy. It's not going to be enough. Who's going to die? It's not going to die. Mickey doesn't have any mana with the flash. It's a 2v2. It's going to be the most hyped 2v2 I've ever seen in the LEC. 4 minutes in, BDS come out on top. 2 kills to the Lucian Nami.
And look at the player cams. Crowny and Labrov popping up. They're very, very happy with the 2v2 kill. Lucian getting 2 kills in the early game. He's going to scale into oblivion this game.
He is, and that wave looks like it's kind of slow pushing into BDS as well, so taking a base on such a good point. But you were completely right about the early jungle pathing.
Hansama shouldn't be able to farm these minions.
Well, they're fighting it.
Okay. Mickey going in. Bubble does connect, but so far...
Okay, Shiro is going in. Mickey has no flash. Mickey has no flash. Mickey's going to get stunned here. And Lucian dashing in. Lucian doing his combo. Lucian gets another kill. 3 kills for Lucian. You know what that means, right?
What does that mean?
I mean, that just means Lucian's going to be complete out of control in the mid game.
I think you've got a future in casting.
Yeah,
this is fantastic.
Honestly, I think both Mark and I could leave, and you could solo cast the rest of this game.
Basically like a co-stream at that point.
Too good.
I mean, I think... thank you, guys.
So,
I know we are being
solid.
nice.
No, we're not. No, that's great.
So, an ult from... He could have ulted him
Yeah,
under the
into the tower,
yeah.
Then chain him afterwards, see if he can land the route. Ooh,
Okay, BB used his TP. He has ult.
What was that damage?
Sheen.
Okay, so-
Sheen things.
I mean, that... Okay, BB is like... Surprise Pikachu face, surely, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was insane.
But we were talking before the camera came to us about Adam. He's having an amazing split.
Yeah. I mean, I play him on Monday.
Are you worried?
No.
Okay, cool. Yikes, looking up towards the top.
Can Malphite
there's
get
no
this kill?
TP.
He's close to level 6. Maybe
I
a smite
think
on a
he
minion.
definitely gets that kill, yeah.
Is it worth getting level 6 quickly?
Yeah, he's...
Smite the
Oh
minion.
no,
He tried to
get it.
he barely doesn't get it, yeah. But I
Oh,
think he
no.
still gets this... Okay, Adam has flash stun. Wait, Adam is trying to turn it around, but bro, he's level 6 now,
Oh,
we're gonna die.
level 6.
Okay, he's gonna flash to the side, flash to the side, flash to the side. Oh, Sejuani, come on.
Close.
I mean, that was well played. That was well played.
That was well played. Oh, BDS bot lane looking for hands.
Okay, Hansama still level 5. Cavani is level 6.
Close to feathers.
Okay, Hansama is dead. That's 4 2v2 kills. And like full calling, Mickey forced to flash. I'm not sure if he needed...
3 2v2 kills bot.
Yeah. I mean, you know, this is the first time that G2 is getting punished for giving out Lucian Nami and drafting the Nautilus. Most of the teams always go 2v2 killed, but there's no Draven, there's no Kalista, so there's no AD carry that really threatens very, very hard at level 2, level 3, where Nautilus want to hook in. And this is the reason why, you know, G2 trying to play the same strat with AD carry that is supposed to scale more, and they are getting punished for it.
That's why I also really like the Samira ban, because Samira would have given you that little bit more threat in the 2v2, right? Whereas Xayah doesn't really give you that until she gets a couple of items.
Maybe G2 thought they would ban Kalista Varus and Samira would be their like third option.
Very
And
nice
they
Herald.
didn't even opt for the Varus. They actually went for the Xayah instead. But yeah, nice Herald. Yike's gonna pick that up and base. If you were Yike right now coming out of base with Herald, what would your options be? Because playing around bot right now just seems impossible. Noon Quiver to Gale Force?
I mean, I don't want to be toxic, but I would probably say, hey, guys, bot lane is lost. I'm gonna farm to top side and use Herald top.
Would you say that I don't want to be toxic at the start as well?
Yeah.
No.
Hey guys, you've really shit the bed.
I mean, what's really important to realize is that you can try to use the Herald to get some plays mid-top, but what you really want to do is actually want to stop this illusion from snowballing. So I think Ike being bot side is actually a correct choice.
Yeah.
I feel like he wants to make sure his bot lane doesn't like completely go into like snowball oblivion, right? And I don't think Lucian can easily dash in against Marco.
Ooh. Hansama
Very nice. Hansama still has flash.
This is deep.
Okay, this is very, very deep. Very nice. So look at Caps flanking and one-shotting Lambros. Nuclear int, ulting.
Triple
Three
lockup.
people. Mids again, and Shio is dead.
He's dead.
Mickey does dead as well. Okay, 5 kills for Lucian, not too bad.
Hans
But
is
if Lucian
also
dies here,
dead.
Lucian dies, does a huge shutdown. Who gets it? Who gets it?
It's gonna
kill to
kill
have
700 gold.
That was really deep by BDS.
I mean, that's a huge mistake. Ulting the Zion when she has
forward as
ult.
well.
Okay, Nuclear in has flash, so I think he should be fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, but that was very good position from G2. They flank him from every side. Drives coming from the Raptors. And okay, Adam mid lane. Why is he looking for? Probably not very happy with his team making a mistake. I mean, Lucian still has insane gold lead, right? He's still very, very strong. But that was a perfect position from G2 Esports. I think that flanking from multiple sides. Look at Rise, going from Raptors, Maokai, ulting from the red buff so that multiple people will get hit. Hansama ulting the Sejuani ult. What I don't understand here is why do you go on Zaya when she has flash and ult? You should be able to time that.
Look at
and
his
here,
feathers.
perfect path.
His pullback onto LeBron. So many feathers just get pulled into his face.
And
with
LeBron
Caps
just gets
burst.
completely one-shot.
And then
There's no counterplay here. They should be running, but they still want to turn. They are not sure of their decision. Mickey does not.
so you would say that was very
Good luck for Analyst Desk.
Yes, there is.
Okay, good luck, Caps. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be waiting for you backstage.
You know what? You did a better job than me. Thank you so much, Broken Blade. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Bibi. Thank you, Trouble, as well. And thank you, Caps, for joining us. So Bibi was just wishing you good luck on the analyst desk. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Bibi.
We were they were just discussing about the draft and how standard it was compared to what we've seen from you guys lately. Maybe the 2 losses from last week, you needed to have some confidence and more standard picks here?
I mean, for sure. I mean, I think like Rise and Maokai are like really high prio picks.
Mercer, not bad. We're getting there. Come on, give me a good AD carry. Give me a really strong one. Kobe, I'll take that. Yeah, it's a team. No flame, but it's a team.
Somos los que surgimos de donde nadie esperaba. Los que vimos que algo nuevo empezaba. Somos el grito que atraviesa tu pantalla. Locos, frikis, ídolos y haters. Nada nos define, nada nos detiene. Bienvenidos todos los que llegan.
At the start of games, you don't have to pick a specific team. If, say there was a K-Draw team,
Okay.
what would your cheer be?
You're nothing special. We lose every week. That would be my cheer.
Yeah, I think it's a good one, man. It's a good one.
Yeah. What would your cheer be?
I think something to the tune of Claire de Lune.
Elaborate.
I can't sing. But football, like good football chants are like these complicated interwoven narratives.
Oh, really?
Told to like classical songs.
Okay.
And so I think I would have something along.
So you're telling me that,
along those lines.
all these football fans that are chanting all these things are just based?
Yeah, they're very based. Like,
Okay.
you have to have historical accuracy.
Yep.
Often involves insulting some of the players in some way.
Yep.
The opposite team.
Okay.
They're also. Chasey turns it over humanoid.
I think they're both dead.
Everything is going to pieces for Fnatic. Humanoid survives, but Chasey gets out of the 1v2 with a kill.
You know how there's, April Fools?
Yeah.
You got Christmas. You got Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Is there Unlucky Day?
I mean, Fnatic have been in
Well,
it for
we're not even allowed to watch
there
anymore.
is.
It's not fair.
I'm sorry, guys. This show has a PG-13
Wait, what is that
rating.
timing, though?
This is an R-rated show. I apologize to you all, but we cannot show what is happening on the Rift right now. I have seen
I can't
less
see anything
gruesome affairs in A&E. We will show you a replay of the break screen because it's still grotesque. Guys, do it again.
Wait, that's Chasey. Wait, no, that was Razork as Chasey. Okay.
Razork killed Chasey.
Yep.
Niski killed Razork. Niski has 5 kills.
I thought the whole game messed up and Niski was just having friendly fire on or something.
Miasma. Where's he gonna go, Cadril?
No,
Where's he gonna go?
Wait, Niski's tanking. Maybe
what
wouldn't
Niski? Oh, Niski.
Wait, what just happened? Did he drop aggro there for a second?
He dropped aggro.
Okay,
Razork's
Razork's
here.
here.
You will not die alone, I think is the motto of this Fnatic
We
team.
ride together, we die together. Fnatic for life. Razork just comes in and... Okay, this must be a replay of top. So Chasey was trading with Humanoid. Razork is then up towards the top side. Lands a stun, I guess, and then auto Q ulti takes the form afterwards. And Niski just ults him, I think, as he dashes forwards here. Yeah, gets the kill. So Herald top tower is down. Niski is 3,000 gold ahead right now. Not again.
And Humanoid is just burned down. Kingslayer back, but Chasey slices through him.
This is the second time that both the Fnatic solo laners have fought Chasey, and it's the second time they've lost in a 1v2. Reckless is kind of sitting there with Rux, just basically spectators right now of just the massacre that is this top side. There's 8,000 gold lead almost in 13 minutes. Nothing's really going right, and he's going to lose his bot tower for that as well, because he's had to catch mid waves because Humanoids tried to make a play top, and of course mid tower is more important than bot tower. So it all stings right now.
Everything stings for Fnatic. On Mad Lion's side, you're pretty jolly about this game. Things have gone pretty well for you. You know, you're 8,000 gold ahead at the 14-minute mark, and you are looking at trying to get into those top seeds. They can still challenge. Currently sitting at 4 wins, could get to 5.
Do you know there's one thing wrong with what Mad Lion's doing right now?
What is it?
Cassio has no boots. What is he doing?
Oh, man! The risk obviously is...
That's what they all say.
I mean, yes. And if Mad Lions lose from this position, I will happily eat my words.
I know, and will be sitting
I'll
there.
Eat a sock if Mad Lions lose from this position, I'll be honest.
Are we going to cook this sock, or are we just going to eat it raw?
It can just be raw sock, maybe some ketchup.
Is this a new sock, or is this a...
it can be a sock that you've worn.
Okay, well, okay. Okay, so if Fnatic win this game, Medic will eat a sock with ketchup. I don't know how that happened, but it just happened in the last 10 seconds.
I just realized what I've committed to.
Yeah, no,
There's
I'm
no
really interested
way
to watch you do this.
Lose from this position, though.
Surely they don't lose this game, right? Humanoid won't recover on these in bot waves. Reckless won't be a 5-item Xayah in 10 to 15 minutes time. And
man, you've got Cassio and Niski mythological in his power, and no real defense for Fnatic. Baron has expired, so these waves no longer buffed up. Super minions on their way, though. Double in the top and double in the bot lane. Petrifying Gaze stolen away, but it doesn't hit anyone. Razzle gets the stun onto Elioya, but once again, Mad just disengage and look for their opportunity to take down these Nexus turrets. Fnatic, last chance saloon on this game at least, as the weekend may be getting away from them right from the very start. They still need to make it into the top 8. They have never missed playoffs before, but Mad Lions are not giving them an opportunity to breathe. Elioya falls low, but heals up right at the end with a heal. I think they're from Kazi. Niski kills off Humanoid. Fnatic just retreat to their fountain, but the Nexus is not even the target for Mad Lions. Instead, they want more blood. Reckless kills off Hidasang, but as little he can do as he can only watch as Mad Lions secure the win.
5 wins on the board now for Mad Lions means they tie up with G2. We'll see how Vitality's game goes on later today and see if they can tie up for first place. But with that win, SK, I believe they lock the group stage. So SK will be watching from home, very happy about that one. They're now locked into our next round, starting next week, the best of 3s. Fnatic still yet to find that crucial win of 3. Now
super importantly now, the top 6 teams in our standings are locked. Fnatic,
top
Koi,
6 are locked.
At some point, you look at the guy that's got 9 kills in the game. You say he didn't die. He got 9 kills. He probably was deserving of our player of the game, and he is standing by with trouble. Take it away, Nesquik.
Thank you so much, Nesquik, for joining me for this interview.
Thank you.
It would have been flawed of me to not call you that after they did. Yeah, I'm going to ask you real quickly to try and rig the vote right here for MVP. Who do you think was your MVP of the game?
Me, of course.
Nice one.
I mean, I think me or Yoya, because they played really good around mid lane, so yeah.
All right, that's great. Since you said that, and we're talking about MVPs, and we're talking about mid lane, we have some clips to show you, and you can break them down from the early 2v2s in the mid lane that went your way, guys.
Oh, I mean, here Viego flashed before, and they want to fight us 2v2, and I'm like, if Silas goes on you, he's just dead, and we just win no matter what, so...
And he did.
And they did, Here Silas didn't flash because he was dead, and this was kind of close. I think if he gets my course, maybe they can do something, but yeah, I still had flash, so it was good.
There's an arrow! Oh, the catch! From long range, Robin Hood from the base, Trimby kills off his enemy support.
Oh, Kaiser, right between the eyes, lands on top of him. No one there to block it.
Malrang, we saw that.
Oh, he could have maybe gotten both flash there, actually, because his ult's up in 3 seconds. Could have chased him out. Unlucky misplay there. Now Koi will be the ones to answer with this top tier 1. Fantastic arrow from Trimby.
And what a change for Koi as well. Like, Vitality have not really been able to do too much in the early game, mostly because Malrang has tracked bow so well, as has Trimby with the Hawk shots. But up until this week, Koi I think coming into this game, you would not have expected them to be really able to challenge Vitality. Like, the expectation here was Vitality should.
Perks' TP, is he going to use it? He's using it right behind. This TP is a bit confusing. The timing.
The arrow! Oh, she just stepped straight into it! A sitting duck for Trimby, and another kill over to Koi, and now Vitality needs to try and fight this Drake, but you're a man down, you are Perks down, and Koi will step forward and claim their prize. Third dragon of the game.
Wow, that timing from Trimby was immaculate. Pixel perfect, almost. Perks had maybe half a second to react somehow, but I think it would land through his animation of W anyway, so he was probably dead. Perks really struggling this game, and he's against Vi, which is really good at locking down the LeBlanc, and Trimby's arrows are just heat-seeking towards a target, most notably Perks or a Cat. So they're always managing to find kills. Now just trying to cover this side lane push. Bo's trying to team up with Photon here to try to get a pick onto Shigenda.
Smart moves here.
Is he going to jump on the wave? Don't jump on the wave, Shigenda.
They're waiting for Shigenda to go into Mininar. Jumps away. Photon looking for the chase as well, but Shigenda gets the movement speed from Mininar and gets the hell out of there. The arrow. No, he's basing.
He'll get his cleanse, I think.
It's basing.
Oh,
told you.
It's one of those things where you're so close to recall that it doesn't matter.
It's like the last 10th of a second or something.
I just heard an all chat. Someone just wrote in all chat.
Come on, man.
I think Neon just wrote maybe a smiley face in all chat, you know.
Not even close.
Nice try. Yeah, so there's Herald top. I think it was placed because it was running out. Don't think that's something Koi can act upon. Maybe best case it hits the tower. We'll see if Neon can get it down. But I don't think they'll get the full thing from it.
At least get one charge.
Yeah.
Down to about 3/4. Done that, they know. There's no... Oh, Perks has to flash it. The thing is, he doesn't need to flash that if you have perfect vision.
Exactly. He doesn't know how close Malrang is. He doesn't know how close Larson is. He sees nothing. Now he sees him on Baron after the blue orb's been dropped by Neon. Are they too late to this as well?
Bo's trying to get there, but he's ever slowed by Trimby. Chain of Corruption did go wide there. A possibility for Vitality if they want to engage, but Koi just back away.
So what Vitality ideally want to do here is just hold on until Elder. Then at least they have some threat of if they go Baron, they can start Elder, they can start trading, they can start cross-mapping. And if they can secure that Elder or steal it from Koi, the game is anyone's. Despite being this far down up against an Azir, building towards 3 items in an Infernal Soul, if they just get that one Elder Dragon, the game can flip on its head.